Good morning, everybody. We're starting a little bit early, like about a minute early. Yes, this is my kid. Just doing the sound check. Let me know if you can hear me or if you cannot hear me. Big Puppy Stewart, haven't you already won stuff before? All right, here you fine. Awesome, great. Thank you everybody for tuning in for the stream today. It's actually Julia has a co-host today. Yes, school starts next week though, and I'll have my my time back. Start with the intro. For those of you who don't know me, I am Nitocris, or Julia, the community manager for Neverember, and today we're doing a summer festival stream. I haven't had a chance to do one of these event streams, laid back ones, in a little bit, just because summer was hectic. But I really enjoy the summer festival. People in the past who've watched me have been amused at my talking about how I'm better at the whole herding animals event and then totally being terrible at it while I'm doing it live. So hopefully all of you get some kind of laugh. And yes, thank you everybody for joining me. I do have some stuff to cover before I start playing the game, as always. And I know there's a lot of issues that people have questions about. But I do want to say thank you to the community for the feedback upon the release. It looks like Bard is, it's being well received, which I really appreciate. But of course, we're always going to be looking at the different information and feedback people give us. And again, a reminder to the veteran players who are wondering, well, there's no new dungeon, no new adventure zone. We do have stuff coming in the pipeline before M22. And for console players, we haven't given out the specific date for Jewel of the North and Bard. Just said August, so it is this month, the month of August. Hopefully, we will reveal the date very soon. So let's see. Won't go into the giveaways quite yet, even though I think they're really awesome. But because I know there's questions about community updates about issues going on. Yes, Joseph Linkletter's a companion. But would you like which version of sorry, my cat is knocking something. Which version of Linkletter, pre or post? So let's see. Community updates for Neverember incentives. So we did the Neverember recruitment event released last week with the release of Jewel of the North. Since we figured people would probably be leveling alts with Bard, we want to make it a better experience. But we had to, of course, make some changes and adapt as the new level. So thank you for those of you who caught the whole not getting the Neverember incentives. We did fix issues so it wouldn't happen again, but we haven't forgotten about those who lost some time. So we have extended it by a day, which is the time it took us to resolve the issue, and everyone should also be getting 100 incentives. I believe they're going to just be sent directly to the players or claimable on the RCA. I haven't gotten the final details yet, but once that's out, I will let players know. I will let the community know. So yes, you'll be getting some incentives because it was our fault, and we appreciate everyone letting us know. And let's see. The other big issue is the summer artisan. This one took a while to investigate. I'm not gonna lie. When it was first alerted to me on Thursday, when Summer Festival began. Thank you, Anita, for escalating that first. I let the team know, and we did an initial investigation, and we just weren't able to reproduce it. We couldn't see the issue, but that doesn't mean we didn't follow up on, because given the feedback I was getting from community, I knew it was definitely something. Unfortunately, I was out on Friday sick, recovering from a cold. I still have an occasional cough. So I wasn't able to really keep up on the status, and then we went into the weekend, and over the weekend I kept getting louder, and so I rallied the troops and let them know that this was still an issue. And throughout the weekend, I had the team, a couple of the QA folks, thank you so much to them. They looked into it, and they were finally able to repro it, but it took a while because if we can't reproduce an issue, it's hard for us to find a fix. We got that done. And then on yesterday, we were able to identify a potential fix, and it looks like the fix for PC will go out this Thursday to get you the artisan. We're still looking at console, because console has the whole build difference. So those are the two major updates. Yes, I will be. So I'm letting people verbally know now, and I will be writing them out later. They'll be written form they'll be in written form on the forums. But I like to announce it verbally first because, people tune into these streams for information. That does not mean there are not other issues we haven't been hearing about. I know there's binding concerns. There's loot dropping concerns. There is my child dropping controllers on the floor concerns. Or my cat. I'm not sure which.
That was me.
That was her. Original...
I did it on accident.
Okay, sweet. Well, I know it was an accident. Original Side Note asks, does this mean an extra week of summer? I haven't heard anything about extending the event. That is a separate thing we have to explore. But I will definitely let Terramac know. Fastest chicken. So an issue has to be reproduced for the players to believe? No, that's not what I said. An issue has to be reproduced so we can then find a fix. If we can't actually experience the issue ourselves, we don't know, we can't actually see what the issue is, what the bug is, how that bug is happening. Can't really fix it. So it's, it's we definitely believe. If we didn't believe, we wouldn't follow up, and we do. So it's, reproduction is just one of the first steps in investigation and resolution. A lot of highs. Thanks everybody for joining in. Yes, so the sectomy, the bug was last year and the year before. It's not the same bug. It's not the same thing that's happening. Suni, hey, could ask your mother to distribute physical amounts or mythical amounts? No. Don't get my kid involved in work so soon. Child labor laws. Hello, any chance for an Eclipse Lion companion? Are you talking like an actual that was a Corbulet 96? Are you actually talking like a companion that fights with you or a vanity pet? Vanity pets are quicker to turn around. And companions are a bit harder because they have stats. But I would, just as a side note, taking screenshots of the Eclipse Lion was rough. Oh my goodness, it's amazing visually, but it is rough to take screenshots of. I think you meant companion, not a pet. That's okay. Yeah, definitely. I will write that down as feedback. Eclipse Lion companion. So the work that goes into a companion, even though we have the physical model of a mount, we have to change it to the size of a companion. We also have to create a whole new icon because we don't want the icon of the companion, the icon of the mount to be exactly the same. So there's a little bit of work there, and then of course stats. A little bit of work that goes into making a companion. All right, and there was another question. Sifkata, why today we got 50 mount tokens free? Those free tokens. Okay, different thing. Because we are, so I've been kind of subtle about this. Just because I know the first question is going to be like, what other stuff are we getting? And I'm not going to tell you. We have what's called the 20 weeks of giveaways. Starting with last week with the release of Jewel of the North. We just wanted to go along and celebrate. It's a lot of work that went into getting this module out and a new class. So, we wanted to celebrate and also give nice things. So last week it was the 50 off voucher. And today it was the 50 mount upgrade tokens. And it's the same kind of thing where it'll be available to claim until next Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. So, or before maintenance starts next Tuesday if there's maintenance on PC. And console as well. They're also getting these things, I believe. I might be confusing with the recruitment event. But all platforms will be getting the gifts. But yes, it's basically 20 weeks, and every week we'll be doing something different, which will show up at the RCA on Tuesdays. And there's a lot of cool things in there. So hopefully people appreciate it. I certainly like gifts, so... let's see. And this will also be written down. I'm telling you verbally, but it's going to be written down later. All right. Let's see. Okay, more question. All right. How does it never work to team a plan on one-upping the Eclipse Lion? 20 weeks of incentives, any chance of having the ASMR race in the bazaar for next week instead of... Whew! Hey, Nova. That's a lot. Well, I mean, it's not always about one-upping or upping the thing. The Eclipse Lion was very cool. And the thing is, every time we try something new, there's always a lot of the idol. There's always a lot of metrics in the back end that we have to investigate to see if the time spent on working on something, basically ROI of work that went into things, the return on investment. So we're going to be looking at what worked well, what didn't, what players liked, what they didn't like, and hopefully offering stuff that meets players' liking and expectations. Hard Rock, L1L, could you please make that new Fire Blossom plan to be account bound instead of character bound to cultivate for the artisan issue? Because if only one tuner there is able to pick up the artisan and make pedal, and character bound and not able to transfer command to healer tune, then pointless. Well, hopefully the fixing of the issue will help, but I can definitely look into it. Binding is always a tricky topic to bring up because it's not very simple. Real Suin, ASMR Race and Bazaar. You bring up a good point. People who bought the full campaign, it wouldn't be fair to them. So it's definitely something we try to keep in mind. Let's see, Complainer 1, the Eclipse line does not display a debuff icon. Other people can't see its summon animation. Alright, that's good to know. Mount does not display debuff icon. And other people can't see its summon animation. Alright, thank you. Alright. A lot more comments. When we would hide armor, gloves, and boots too. And then our character artist will be so sad because no one wants to look at their pretty armor. Alright. I will try to keep an eye on the chat, but I do want to talk about giveaways because we do have some amazing giveaways today. Perfect World hooked me up with some goodies, which I'm going to try to see if the chat command works. Yes! Aha! Exclamation mark Bard. All right. So one of the giveaways is the Swashbuckling Bard treasure chest. That is, it's a physical item, and you have 3 of those, and it's part of the gold prize tier. The link I posted, which will also be in the blog after the stream, and I'll keep posting it on the stream as well. It's that's how you enter. It's a thing where you kind of have to. It's a Gleam thing for those of you who've done giveaways online before. We felt that was a neater way to do it, especially for those who couldn't join the stream. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the regular Moobot, the way we give out regular prizes, because not everybody can make it during the stream during work hours if you're in this hemisphere or in this side of the world. So this is a giveaway where it'll be active until Friday, so players have a chance to enter. And the gold prize, up to 3 winners, they get the Swashbuckling Bard treasure chest, which is a physical item that was sent to media and press when we were doing the event. And also 3 of the content creators who participated in the event, Demano and Annie and Silver, also got one as a thank you. They took their time, they were very professional, so they, both Annie and Silver, talked about this. Annie and Neverember for Noobs, they wrote a blog about it, and Silver posted a video of the unboxing. So I'm gonna put those links real quick. Let's see, where did I put those? Oh my goodness! Why don't I have the links on my thing here anymore? I'll look at the links throughout the stream to see if I can find them. I wrote them down. But yes, you can see pictures of what those items are. But the chest includes a mug to drink. It's a really cool pewter mug, I believe. 2 coasters with different symbols on them. And then a guitar pick, because it's the Bard. So it's a really cool item, and I believe it can be shipped outside of the United States, because we did ship it to 2 of our content creators who are not in the United States. So please feel free to enter. It's a great item. I don't have it, and I am very jealous of whoever wins, because it's awesome. Guitar picks especially. You don't have to enter exclamation point Bard to win. That just gives you the command. If people start spamming it, I will have to disable the command. And part of that gold prize is also a legendary Beholder tank mount. So we do have it currently for PC only, but I'm going to talk to PWE, see if we can expand that to console, because I do have the ability to create console commands for that. or console codes. And now, silver prize is up to 25 winners will get the one overgrown cape pack key. A key for that, which is a pack that contains the overgrown cape, just a cloak, for those of you cloak fiends, Stone of Health, Scroll of Mass Life, Reward Reroll Token, and Injury Kit. So, 25 of those. So, to enter that, yes, do the Moobot command, and I'll send you a link to the Gleam. Bionic System, PC only. Yes, unfortunately, the Cape Pack key, that's for PC only right now. That I don't know if we have it hooked up to console. That's something I have to talk to PWE about. But the Legendary Tank, I will see if I can get those for console as well. But the physical chest is for anybody who enters because it's a physical item. All right. So for people entering a little bit late, the fix for the Summer Artisan on PC will go out on Thursday, and for console we're still looking at how to handle that one because of build time differences. And the Neverember incentives, everyone will get 100 incentives. Only PC got the recruitment event, so console doesn't have to worry about that one. All right, went through those. I also will be giving away Rainbow Starry Panther mounts and vanity pets today. So actually, let's start with that. Let's start with giveaway. It's 11:16. Let's do one of those right now. Because what froze? All right, there we go. Okay. Let's give away Rainbow Starry Panther vanity pet and mount. If you win, you'll win both. I'll give you keys for both. So, to enter, please please type in the word summer. No exclamation point needed. Just type in summer, SUMMER, and you will win the Rainbow Starry Panther vanity pet. Why are people typing beholder? No. I'm going to have to write out these rules for the clear. Oh my goodness. Hey.
It's cold.
It's cold? My hands are cold? Yes, my hands are cold. That's why I'm doing a summer festival stream, so I can warm up. That's a lot of people who want the Rainbow Starry Panther vanity pet and mount. All right, I'm going to... I like the Bionic System wrote a laughter sound in Spanish with the J instead of the H. Ha 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 ha. All right, I'm going to draw winners, and I will be doing more of these before the stream is over. And the first winner is Trickiza, Trickizza. Congratulations. I'm going to draw two more. Milk Crab 24. And the last one is Vadanay, Vadanay. So congratulations, Trickiza, Milk Crab 24, and Vadanay. Go ahead and email community@crypticstudios.com to let me know what platform you are on, so I can give you the Rainbow Starry Panther Mountain Vanity Pet on your platform that you play on. Once again, it is community@crypticstudios.com. I will be doing more of these later. Let's close that. And let's get back to chat. And let's bring this up so that I can see what everybody's talking about. There we go. All right. Let's see. Lots of questions. Technic 175. When we fix the artisan from summer event, as I mentioned before, that was PC will get the fix on Thursday, and console we're still looking. When you fix the loadouts, so loadout issue is something that I escalated yesterday. We're looking into it as to what's exactly happening there. Thank you for those players who gave recommendations for like workarounds, but I think I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of workarounds being around for too long because it puts too much pressure on players trying to figure out what those are. So hopefully we can resolve that, and we'll take a closer look at players that are impacted by loadout changes. And then there was another question. And when we fix Control Wizard animation still bugs, I don't know about that one. I know that as a warlock, I get, sometimes I get Frozen as well. Let's see. Jamie Forrest, who does the voices for in-game characters? A number of people. We've worked with a number of like voiceover talents, and sometimes you might hear voices of people who work at Cryptic. I believe Terramac might have a voice in there, but I am not positive. We'll have to look into it. Deckard Kane, I like your name. Is there a chance of the tabletop campaigns making a return? I don't know about that. We've talked about content that was, that was temporarily removed, or maybe not temporarily. It's one of those things that we're still exploring best ideas. The reason for taking out the content was it just didn't line up with the new leveling system, or updated leveling system. And some zones definitely needed more love. They needed more love, and it just did not live up to our expectations or where we feel the quality is. So, we're going to be taking a look and seeing how we can fix those up and bring them back into the game somehow. But I don't want to make any promises, because then design would be very sad at me. All right. I'm going to try to actually play a summer event. I've got, a little over half an hour left, and I want to play. And hopefully I will still check in on questions every now and then. All right. So, those of you wondering, I am playing, I am riding my Rainbow Starry Panther mount. And I do have the Vanity Pet I can bring out real quick. Anything that. All right. Wait, do I not have it on this character? Did I not claim it on this character? Must have. Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. I remembered now. See. I remembered that the issue is that a few of the things in the RCA were unable to claim, and one of them was a Vanity Pet, the Rainbow Starry Panther Vanity Pet. Again, it'll be fixed on Thursday. It's what we call the Week 1 build. You have to hide that, honey. You can't show that on stream. Because it's a toy from another brand. You have to hide that. I have to teach my kid the whole how branding works. But yes, Rainbow Starry Panther. I can't get my little Vanity Pet till Thursday. Mattius 89, child, yes. All right, let me do the command for this. Okay. All right, the streamer's companion. I don't know what the streamer's command is. FBI enemy toy on stream, yes. Well, I once worked for another company that has where their IP and their brand, I mean, most companies protect their IP and brand, but, another company led by a rodent that, you learn to be very aware of branding stuff. So, all right, let's play the Summer Festival. So this is the little Fire Blossom Zealot, which apparently I've heard that Terramac really, 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 really likes. So, I haven't done anything yet, so I haven't gone to the staging yet. This is my first time playing Summer Festival this year. But let's look at some of the rewards. And other than the companion, there's also the mount, the Broom of the Wild, which is awesome. I really like the broom mounts. And this one's so pretty. So, and then, we still have the snails, and then we got the zealots. They're not displayed here, but bards did get some of the transmute weapons, because we knew that the event would start after the summer, or after the bard was released. All right. Winter Nesty. When is the new Master Crafting due to release? The Masterwork Crafting? I don't have a date, but it wasn't going to be at the release of M21, as PC has seen. I don't have a date, though, of when that will be available. It is still being worked on. All right, so let's head over to the Summer Festival. So stream schedule, I'm doing a stream. I did a stream last week, did a stream today. Probably no more streams this week. Just because this week is kind of already starting to go by really fast. For those of you who noticed, I have things on my arms. I'm doing occupational therapy for my hands, and I've got more doctor's appointments. So my schedule's a bit cramped this week. But I'm not sure about next week because school starts next week, so I have to work around that. But definitely then throughout August, I have more streams planned. I am very interested in discussing Bard play on console because I know there's a lot of questions about that. So while I can't stream, nice dancing. While I can't, I don't have the hookup to stream from my console at home. I do want to see what I can come up with to discuss that. Every time I see someone dancing like that, I just think of one of our environment artists, Patrick. All right, let's see. Let's go into the festival. Whee! Chat. Questions about the Vault of Stars rings, making them sellable. It's something that's definitely feedback that's come up before. I don't have an update on that one, but it's definitely feedback we've heard. We've heard since the launch of Twisted Denizens. Let's see. So, favor of Sune. All right, give me my stuff. I did want to bring up something, which is something else that I've been letting the team know. So there's bugs. There's the big bugs that affect gameplay and performance, but then there's also little things which are it's basically quality of life or things that just make the gameplay experience, at least in my opinion, not as ideal. And that is that there are times when players, if they go to their inventory, their riches, and they go to other currencies, so this can fill up. This can reach a point where no more fits in here. And so, for example, in this event, you would have if no more could fit in here, you would have Fire Blossom petals go here into an overflow bag. And for those of you who've had overflow before, you know that can prevent you from doing other things. Unfortunately, currencies move to the overflow bag. You can't move them out. So what you have to do is then you have to go and spend down currencies. Now, there's nothing really that tells you this. It's not intuitive, and that is something that for me would be an issue, and it is, and I've escalated that way. So that's something people have brought up, and I have escalated it as well to the team. And those are small little changes that it makes it for a better experience. Let's see, Winter Nasty again, the Pegasus mount. I love it, but it's small. It plans to make it bigger. That actually came up during conversations yesterday during the meeting where players were doing the same thing. Internally, we were reporting the feedback from other players, which is Pegasus is cool, but it's kind of small. So we'll be taking a look at, what would it take to size it up, because that can affect how it interacts with the environment. Those wings probably have something to do with the size. All right, so complete any 3 activities. What is currently going on? So right now, all right, there should be maybe no event is happening right now. So let's take a look around and let's gather flowers first. Hi, people dancing around me. All right, let's gather the flowers. Let's do that first. Okay, and yes, this is where the amusement of all players starts. I'm not gonna steal those kills there. Ooh. Come here. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Aw. I have to be faster, or I'm going a different direction. So this is where the amusement starts, where you see that me talking and playing at the same time isn't always something that goes very smoothly. All right. Oh, they died fast because there's people here. For those of you seeing the claim reward button on the corner, that's because of I haven't done any cleanup yet since M21 launched. Oh, I'm starting to make those train noises that people first mentioned when I started streaming. Come here. Come here. So I have heard people... Oh, Contestar, water battle. I've heard people mention that they don't always get the flower petals that drop from the kobolds, that they get them when they collect them from these bushes. So I'll be looking more into that, more details into that. Okay. I will hit the water fight when I'm done with this one. Alright, gather. And it's 8 out of 12, yes. Ooh, another one showed up. Alright, chat. Any chance you guys will add old transmutes back to the trade bar store? I really want that Primal Sword Club transmute for my Barbarian. You don't always get petals from bushes. Okay, I will keep that in mind, thank you. It could be that maybe there's a lag in the spawn, and maybe someone else just grabbed them, but those are things that we can definitely look into. And this is another reason why I play these events, because I can experience issues. Oh, yeah, someone else was grabbing that one. But yes, transmutes, I did not forget about that. Yes, that is one of the more popular requests. Players want a lot of the transmutes, or a lot of things that are removed from the game, or they can't get anymore because they were part of other events. That is a very common request, and it's just a matter of figuring out if it's a good fit for that, or if it's something that can be done. It can be hooked up to that store quickly. So, oh, there you go. No petal. I did not see any petal for that one. So there we go. All right. I will reply to the report from yesterday and the meeting we had to let them know. Okay. And complete. So they got a dud flower. Yes. They did get a dud flower. Not the same as a dead flower, though. Oh, here's a fun story. Over the weekend, my kid bought me a bouquet of roses, with the help of my partner, of course. And they came home and they gave me the bouquet of roses, and then they said, "Can I have any of the flowers that die?" And I said, "Sure." And they said that they hope that one day someone will give them a bouquet of dead flowers. And I am raising a little goth. It just warms my heart. Not you. I'm going to go to the water fight. Joining the water fight after it's already started is very dangerous, because you basically become a target. Let me get my inventory bucket. Put it there. Alright. Put this here. 2 more water buckets. Alright. Let's see if I can, actually hit somebody. Aha. Ah! Hey. Not what I planned. Oh, I don't like the cooldowns. Eee! Immune. There's too many people here. Haha. Take that. Nope, wrong one. I love when you can just, stand in front of somebody and you both basically trade water.
Mom?
Yes, kids of mine?
What's this?
All right. Are you a cat? Are you a cat?
No, Barry thinks my foot is a toy.
All right, you're the one who's moving your feet in front of a cat. That's you're taking a huge risk by taunting a cat.
I actually really want to get scratched.
You want to get scratched?
I do want to get scratched.
You are a very odd child, and I love you for that.
Okay.
Oh, the love is so strong. Ah, no! Get back here! I want to put water on you. I'm having a water fight.
It's work.
With work, no, well, for work, but I'm also just having fun. And then I will look at chat in a little bit. Oh, can't grab those. There we go. How much time is left? 9 minutes on the water battle.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yes, it just takes a while. And I can never complete everything. And I also want to be able to look at what people are telling me, but I can't because I'm too busy trying not to get hit with water. But that's not happening. Whee!
Ma?
Yes?
When you're near with work, can I please play on my iPad?
Yes, you can play later.
That would work.
Okay.
Because you're going to be done with work
Right,
after the stream.
Well, no, I'm not. I still have other stuff to do. I remember I had a doctor's appointment. Thank you again for those of you watching. Being a working from home mom definitely has been an interesting challenge this past year and a half. Oh, I'm out! I'm out! No, I'm out of ammo! No! I need more. Let me see what's in my inventory. Put that one there, and now I need to get more. No! Get away from me! I have not forgotten about you, chat. It's just the having to fight and not be an easy target, which I'm failing at. My goodness, is it not working for me? Running away! Probably my rainbow tail isn't the most subtle thing, is it? Oh, come on. And nope. I'm just realizing that are some people, do people get, like motion sickness watching? Because I know sometimes I have a hard time watching some games streamed because I get motion sickness myself. All right. There's 6 minutes left on this event, and then I will go and do another giveaway. But in the meantime, if you haven't gone to the link for the treasure chest, the gold prizes, the 3 of them, and the 25 additional silver prizes, please do so. Enter. I am not eligible to enter because I'm an employee, and that makes me sad. So I need to live vicariously through winners. Over here. All right. Yeah, see, I don't like that animation bug either, where it looks like you're in combat the whole time. Where am I at? I'm gonna need some to recharge pretty soon. For also people who've been asking about streams with other devs, I'm just trying to plan some of those. I know that I had Miku on for the launch stream of M21, and she and I talked a little bit more about, what she feels comfortable with, And so we're going to be working on other plans because one of my biggest things is making sure that anybody who joins me on a stream, whether it's another dev or whether it's a content creator, that they feel comfortable. Because if they don't feel comfortable on stream, I don't want them to feel forced. I don't want it to be a bad experience. Just because that's, that comes across and they don't then want to join again. So I like to make sure that I meet people where they are. And if that involves doing other types of engagement activities such as AMAs or non-streamed Q&As, in order for them to get a certain kind of comfort level, I am totally fine with that. I don't ever want people to feel like they're obligated to be in a situation that they're not comfortable in. I am not of the mind that just because you are a video game developer, it means that you have to be a public figure. That is not what people signed up for. They signed up to make games. They just want to make games. And some of them do enjoy talking and engaging, or they don't mind being on camera, but not everybody does. Let's see, 3 minutes left. Let me check on chat. All right, I'm gonna check on chat so I'm an easy target for people. All right, Game Killer Spaz. Please say that Mod 21 comes out when the recruitment happens on console. If not, could the recruitment be pushed back? Would like to start the bar during the event. I can't confirm or deny anything. That we try to match up what happens on PC with console. That's all I can say. No. Let's see. There we go. What else? People have to say. Swagbucks 1323. Will there be cross-platform in the future? Something we've discussed. It's something we've looked into. It's not a simple approach. You have to get everyone to agree and everyone to be on the same page. And by everyone, I mean all third party. And it's just not something easy to do. But we have discussed it because it comes up a lot. What was the name, Sage5195, what was the name of your first character in Neverember? It was Nitocris. I started playing during beta, and I created a control wizard because Warlock wasn't out yet. I would have gone with Warlock initially. The control wizard, or back when it was called Control Wizard. That was also pretty cool too. It was a tiefling, and her name, it was Nitocris. Nitocris is a name I've used online for many, many years. It's like basically one of the handles I use the most. That or Trianakovach is something I've used for usernames. But Nitocris has been the one I've used the most. Right. 1 minute, 44 seconds. My screen's all purple. Sorry, you're standing right there. I had to. Nothing personal. Another question, I'm not sure if it's shown up in chat, but it usually tends to follow the question about cross-platform play, and that is the question of when will we have, simultaneous release. That's something else we're discussing, and that's actually a little bit easier to implement. Not easier to implement than cross-platform play. But it still requires a lot of work just because of the differences in... thank you for letting me throw water at you. Just because of the differences in the submissions for the build and how we get the builds out for console and PC. Let's see, what else? So last week I created my Bard Cecilia. And I will be playing more of the Adventures of Cecilia in maybe other streams or maybe community and coffee streams. So definitely want to play more Bard. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the Bard play with the sound on without it being without it being a bad experience, auditory experience for viewers. Because in the past, when I've tried to play the game with the game sound and me talking, it gets a little overwhelming for some folks. So we definitely have to come up with some kind of option there. Ah, you moved. Why can't people just stand still? All right, congratulations to Kari Moonsnow for number 1 on that one. That was a lot. There's me. Look, this is the difference in scores. What is this cape? To explain, yes. Is this the? That's the cape that? Well, I mean, it's, just capes have their own gravity, or they defy the laws of gravity. Or you could pretend that someone just kind of tried to cut you in half. Hi, Annie. But yes, there is that issue. But then there's also an issue I saw yesterday where people said that there was one cape in particular where the bottom was like almost like a Z. And since I've been playing games, capes, the mechanics of how capes work have always had issues with every single game. Not just ours, but other games I've played that I haven't worked on, but just as a player. For some reason, the physics of capes just, they don't like to work well. And someday I should probably talk to an artist and figure out, okay, what makes capes behave that way? Let's see. So questions about any plans to put time delay keystrokes on in-game macros so they are now 1,000 times better than manual input. Definitely, we are aware of the different ways that players play Bard. And there's the question of accessibility versus making the game faster. And there is a certain time, there's a certain delay input that is required, a minimum time from entering different, the different keys. So we try to put in already some safeguards, but we also have to observe the Bard in the wild and players in the wild, like a mass number of players, to see how it's being played and keystrokes and macros are being used. There's a lot to weigh in, and it's only been out for a week on PC, so we haven't had a chance to really get enough data on how that's working. Let's see, what other questions? I'm guessing someone was asking about journals. I don't have any information on that. Byheart Turbo says the game is too hard for new players. So that is something that we wanted to address with the release of Jewel of the North. That's why we streamlined the leveling, the leveling experience, and the tutorial system. There's definitely areas that legacy knowledge helps, and I try to eliminate that as much as possible so that it doesn't cause a disadvantage to newer players. But we did try to upgrade the experience for newer players with the Jewel of the North release. And hopefully we do get some good feedback from, and by good I mean not positive, but valuable feedback from newer players letting us know where they find it too difficult, so we can remove as many barriers, entry barriers. That's not, our intent is not to scare people away, but to make them feel welcome and like they can actually learn. Let's see. Stefan Wagner, I'm guessing the 6th, is that, or it could be V or Vi, but I'm going to go with 6th. When is Neverember releasing on the Steam Deck? Well, seeing as it's not, it's not on the Switch either, I don't know, and the Steam Deck isn't even out yet, so it's a little bit harder. Let's see. Yes, there was a question about the journals coming back. I don't have any information on that one. More cross-platform. I thought I answered that earlier, which is I don't know. It's a hard thing to do. It's something we continue to discuss, but it's not an easy implementation because you have to get all partners to agree. Let's see. Right. Skunk Frenzy promissory note that ship sailed, but that's a good reminder that going forward, only promissory note comments that start once I've started streaming, once I'm actually on camera, not the starting soon page, but me, then that's when it becomes valid, because I've noticed a lot of people are camping earlier on. I can open it after my stream. Because, yeah, people start getting in way too soon. So I'm trying to make it fair. All right. Can I have it, sweetie? I'm going to open it for you now because otherwise you're going to make a lot of noise on the stream. And so this is one of those easy ones where it's stuck on the bottom here. And you can just peel it this way. And then you pull it out. There you go. All right. I'm going to do a giveaway because it is 11:50. And as usual, I only got through one event this time around. Let's see. Where am I at with my box? Okay, there it is. And let me get that up. Giveaway. Okay. Pretty lag. Are we getting any new endgame content with this mod? Not this specific mod. Duel of the North was a lot of updated quality of life updates and the Bard. But we do have content planned for in between M21 and M22. When I'm given the okay to share that info, I will. I'm very eager to share more info with people. But yes, we understand that there was a thirst for content, especially from endgame or veteran players. So, got that planned. All right, let's create a giveaway, another one, and because I'm looking at a no, I don't like that one. But yes, let's do Cosmic. All right, if you want a chance to win the Rainbow Starry Panther Vanity Pet and Mount, type in the word Cosmic, COSMIC. Thanks for the inspiration to the person right here. Wine Shacks, I like the name, for the Cosmic inspiration. Yes, this is the chance to win a Rainbow Starry Panther Mount and Vanity Pets on any platform. And I will pick 3 winners. All right. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. So for those of you who joined late, during the stream we discussed the incentives, the missing artisan. We talked about other updates, and these are all things, and we talked about the 20 weeks of gifts, and also mentioned a few other bugs that we're working on. I will do a write-up on the forums with this information, since I know not everybody can listen. Some people are just watching, or some people, are tuning out. If you watch a stream, I perfectly understand if you just kind of have it in the background and tune out. So hopefully I'll be able to replicate that info on the forum, so it's actually in written form. And let's see. All right, let's start drawing. All right, Fae Lover. Fae Lover, I hope you like the fashion I'm wearing in the game. Congratulations. Other one is Amy's Asimnut. I'm not sure, but I feel like your name might be inappropriate, so I'm not going to try to say it again. Congratulations. And over 4T. And so congratulations, Faye, congratulations, Amy, and congratulations, over 4T. Please go ahead and email community@crypticstudios.com to let me know what platform you are on, so I can give you your codes for the Rainbow Starry Panther Mount and Vanity Pet. There's a lot of something in my screen right now. All right, and let me type in, for those of you who missed it, we are doing that giveaway of the physical item, the Swashbuckler, the Bard Swashbuckler chest, and then we also have digital prizes. You can find more information. Hopefully this still works. Yes, go to that link. That should allow you to enter. Yes, those are. But let's see, which wings are those? Okay, so it's those wings. That is a pretty cool combo, though, I gotta say. That looks good. So let's see, it's 11:54. I'm not going to start another event, of course, because it's getting kind of late, and it also can make people dizzy. And apparently now I want to attack that table. Let's talk about other stuff that's happening. More streams coming next week. Actually, not next week, but the week after. I might do a surprise stream next week. I'm not positive yet. We'll be updating, and Korama says, Julia, tell your cat I love him. Is my cat... Oh, my cat is behind me. Can you actually see him? Can you actually see my kitty behind me? No, you can't. Let me see if I can... Oh, right there, right there. There's my kitten.
And me.
And my other child. The skin child and the furry child. Let's see. Are they going Minimoo? Are they going to reword the Pegasus? Looks like a donkey with chicken wings. We have heard the concern about the size. Thank you, Dr. Jack Brunex. That is something that, unfortunately, when you've been doing community and social media for as many years as I have, you start assuming that everything is inappropriate. That your brain just gets into that mentality. So I apologize, Amy. Apologize. I did not mean to insinuate that. Julio, you have an in-game voice role in future content, says Sage5195. Have you listened to me talk and how much I stumble over words? I had to overcome a speech impediment as a kid. And I've tried to do voice work before, and it's just not pretty. Voice work requires a talent that I don't believe I have. Now, if the team were to ask me if they wanted some voice, I'm always willing to help out and try it, but don't think it would be the best experience. Amy is a Simna. Okay, see, now I can read it. And I used to be a big Sims nut as well. My favorite thing is building houses. Let's see other messages. Is there any chance to bringing old class packs back in the Zen store? There's always a chance. When people present a question that way, there's always a chance, but think about how much work has been done to classes and how much work would have to be done to the different class packs to bring them up to date with all the work done to classes. It's just a lot of work, and we have to prioritize. Is that work that is going to be worth it right now to us and the players, or should we be investing our time in doing other stuff? Mala, I have heard rumors of some time being carved out to look at wizards, but again, I'm not going to promise everything. What wings is that guy using? Those are beautiful. I believe it's when you hook up the cloak with the wings, it gives that effect, the way they're working together. But that is very nice. Though seeing someone named Strahd with those wings is a bit disturbing too.
There's so many.
Let's see. Yes, thank you, Faye. I recall that bug, but it's one of those bugs that sometimes we get bugs that the players actually enjoy and they don't break the game itself. Like, it's not like breaking the game fighting, the gameplay aspect. It's not creating an advantage over the other. So we might not prioritize fixing that right away because we have other stuff that is a higher priority. Yes, it is beautiful. Frodude612, watch them take that away now. Well, I mean, I'm always going to advocate that we don't take it away, or if we see, if we fix it, then we add the cosmic wings some other way so that, everybody can have a chance to get them. Let's see. Wizard on back burner feels bad, Ray mad. That's not what I said. All right. I said we're carving out time because everything has to be prioritized for time. We only have so many resources in terms of people, and there's only so many hours in the day. And so we do have to create a roadmap and figure out, okay, where does this fit? Can we fit? Can we actually do it justice? It's one of the things we talk about with the Stronghold. That is something that is basically a module's worth of work right there for the Stronghold. There's a lot of work that has to go into that. It's not something we can just flip over in a week or so. So to do it, to actually give it a fair chance to be something that players are going to enjoy, we want to dedicate the time to it. So, no, not a priority does not mean it's backburned. That is very different. It just means that it's not the top priority. It could be middle ground. That's why prioritization, it's kind of like rank voting. It's not a binary thing. Let's see. Yes, can I repeat the email? It's community, so just the word community, at crypticstudios.com. Studios has the S at the end. I know some people try to send it to Cryptic Studio, but it's crypticstudios.com. Yes, Helena Rose, that is correct. Let's see. Ian Chef, I'd missed your question because I've been probably, too busy getting hit by water. And that answered my question about token for cutting days upgrade ranks and guild hall builds. That is something that we are aware that, especially smaller guilds, it takes them a while to upgrade. There is a disparity now, and that is yet another thing that goes into the whole overhauling strongholds and guilds and all that, because there's a lot of different angles to consider. There's a lot of different elements to it. So I didn't see your question, but my answer right now is something that we are aware of. All right, now you folks are just trolling me with wizards. All right, it is 12 o'clock. I know there's definitely more questions. My daughter wants me to, I'll let you know that she's playing with little stickers that are in the shape of fairies. So, Fae Lover, that one's, she's playing with little Fae stickers. But all right, I think I'm going to call it quits just because I have a little wee beastie of my own who's going to need lunch. It's been awesome. And the watermelon on the screen is making me quite hungry myself. Stay tuned for info. I'll be posting all the info I shared about Artisan and incentives and all that fun stuff on the forums. I have replied to individual threads, but I'll do a more cohesive one. Thank you everybody who joined in, who threw water in my face. The wings are beautiful. Thank you for everybody who tuned in to chat. It's always a pleasure, even when I look uncomfortable.
I love Mama's work.
And yes, if you didn't hear her, she said, I love Mama's work. Raising a new little generation of gamers. Because girls can play games too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Fist bump. Yeah. All right, everybody. You all take care and have a wonderful day.
You have a wonderful day. Bye.